Hey everybody, Shoma32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the second episode of Blackadder Goes Forth. This one is entitled Corporal Punishment. That first episode, I couldn't remember, thinking about it now, I think I might have watched it at some point, part of it, or my mum had it on in the background. There was my mum has quoted it at some point. There was something familiar-ish about some of it. But I don't know if it was just the characters or what. I think either that or just my mum quoting some of it. But there was some familiar, but it just felt good, you know? And George, I remember George, that version of George. I remember that version of Melchett. I remember Darling. And I remember the way they call him Darling and just that kind of joke. And cunning plans. I have a vague familiar feeling of the rat food thing, but this is a good thing about my memory being truly awful. It's like watching something for the first time again, because I might have seen every single moment of this season, every single moment. I just don't have a fucking clue if I have or not. But the title of this one, Corporal Punishment, no fucking idea. That's the good thing about the titles of this series. I don't have a clue off the top of my head. I really don't. I might watch the episode and be like, hang on, I remember this. But because I can't quite remember 100%, it again, like I said, it's still that excitement, you know? And it has been well over, it's me and my other half, it's almost this year's 20 years that we've been together. I've not watched this since before I met him, at least. I've not at all. Not even a clip. Well, probably clips, but I don't fucking remember them, you know? And it was only in passing. I really don't. And I'm excited about it. Is that nostalgia? I probably shouldn't have been watching this when I was a kid, but it makes me feel like a kid again, kind of feeling, because it was on when I was a kid. So I'm excited. The belts off, trousers down thing. My mum's quoted that to me. That's the most familiar thing for me for last episode, because that's what my mum says. That one. Either that or something, I think, from men behaving badly. That kind of thing for row, row, row your boat. Either that or that might be the same thing. I don't know. It's weird. So it's just a weird feeling this series, this season especially. I'm so excited to see what's going to come up, because I know I've seen more of, I've seen bits that weren't in last episode, but I can't for the life of me say them. I cannot for the life of me get them from there to there. Just tell you them. I cannot remember them, but I know they're there somewhere. So I might be I might get to the end of the episode and be like, I've seen some of that before. Or it might be partway through going, I recognize this. Or it might be like, oh my God, it's this. I cannot guarantee what I'm going to see. Now, before we get started, apologies if you get the blue light in my glasses. I'm still getting the migraine pains and stuff like that. Hopefully the preventative medication will start helping soon. But today it's really bad. I've also got a pain in my back. So if you see me grimacing and stuff like that, apologies. Also, if my camera freezes, again, apologies. I will try to edit around it. But if I can't edit around it, or if you decide to watch this on full length, I'll put a 10-second warning for when it freezes and a 10-second warning for when it restarts, okay? Or join it together if it's not that far apart. But yeah, we're going to get going because fuck it, I want to watch some Blackadder. You cannot go wrong with Blackadder, can you? Let's get going. If you enjoy this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give the notification bell a tick, you know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
I'd like to book a table for 3 by the window for 9:30 p.m.
I think they might have the wrong number.
In the name of Oberleutnant von Gentschler. Yes. I think you might have the wrong number.
Just a little bit.
That's all right.
Phone system is a shambles. No wonder we haven't had any orders.
On the contrary, George, we've had plenty of orders. We've had orders for 6 meters of Hungarian crushed velvet curtain.
When are we going to give Fritz a taste of our British spunk?
Be careful what you say there, George.
Until I get these communication problems sorted out, I'm afraid we're stuck.
Oh, God, what's this going to be?
No, I'm afraid the line's very...
This is going to be an actual order, isn't it?
Hello, Captain Blackadder. Hello?
He just doesn't want to listen because he knew it was him.
Schnell, schnell, Kartoffelkopf.
A wandering minstrel.
So come on, sir, what's the message? I'm on tenterhooks, do tell.
Well, as far as I can tell, the message was he's got a terrible lion up his end, so there's an advantage to an enema at once.
To be honest, that does sound like it could have been the message, but obviously we know it's not.
Telegram ordering in advance.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, I'm afraid not, George. It is a telegram, it is ordering in advance, but it seems to be addressed to someone called Catpain Blackadder.
Oh.
Do you know a Catpain Blackadder, George?
Well, it rings a
They're
bell.
even messing up those. What the fuck was I saying?
Don't worry, George. I'm sure if they want to contact us, they'll find a way.
Pigeon, sir! Pigeon! There's a pigeon in our trench!
Oh, dear Lord.
Yes, it's one of the king's
Oh, don't
carrier
hurt the
pigeons.
No,
pigeon.
it isn't. That pigeon couldn't carry the king.
Don't hurt the pigeon. I've got a horrible feeling.
Come on, George. With 50,000 men getting killed a week, who's going to miss a pigeon? In any case, it's scarcely a court-martial offence. Get plucking, Bulrick.
Oh, it's got a little ring round
I've
its
got a
leg.
horrible
There's a
feeling.
novelty.
Oh, really? Is there a paper hat as well?
I've got a horrible feeling about that pigeon.
P.S. Due to communication crisis, the shooting of carrier pigeons is now a court-martial offence.
It's not funny. It's deadly serious. We're in trouble. So I shall eat the evidence.
And dispose of all the feathers.
We didn't receive any messages, and we definitely did not shoot.
What about the men that are in the back?
Well, sir, called me a bluff old traditionalist, but I was always taught to wait for the order to attack before attacking.
You trying to tell me you haven't received any orders?
I would have disposed of the food first.
I spoke to Blackadder less than an hour ago.
Yes, you did, to tell me some gobbledygook about having a lion up your bottom.
Not only did I telephone Blackadder, but as you'll recall, we sent
I'm
him a
going to hide
telegram and the carrier
behind
pigeon.
Calcifer.
Are you telling us you haven't had a pigeon, Blackadder?
Come on, man, you must have done. I sent our top bird, Speckled Jim.
Oh, boy.
Oh, hello. Lieutenant,
Sir.
do you mind answering a couple of questions?
Not at all, sir. We didn't get any messages. Captain Blackadder definitely did not shoot this delicious plump-breasted pigeon.
Thanks, George.
And look, sir, pigeon feathers.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Blackadder.
White feathers.
Oh, no.
sir, that's gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook.
Speckley! Ah! You shot my Speckled Jim!
Oh, boy. Blackadder, you're in trouble.
You know what the penalty is for disobeying orders, Blackadder?
Court-martial followed by immediate cessation of chocolate ration?
Court-martial followed by immediate death by firing squad.
Oh.
Oh, boy. I thought I could hear drumming in the background. That was weird.
You sent the note asking for a sponge bag to the finest mind in English legal history.
Certainly did, sir.
And you sent the note requesting legal representation to...
Well, tally-ho with a bing and a bong and a buzz, buzz, buzz.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Ulrich, I'll deal with you later.
Oh,
I
boy.
understand that you are going to represent me at the court-martial.
This is going to go so bad.
George, I'm in deep trouble here. I need to construct a case that's as watertight as a mermaid's brassiere. I'm not sure
Yeah.
your particular brand of mindless optimism is going to contribute much to the
No,
proceedings.
it's going to be awful.
Oh, go on, let him off, Your Honour, please. After all, it's a lovely day, pretty clouds, trees, birds, etc.
Oh, dear Lord. That's going a little bit too far.
George,
Yes, sir.
that's the clerk of the court.
Oh,
We haven't started yet.
This is going to be horrendous.
Blackadder?
Well, thank you, darling.
I love that.
What's your big job here today? Straightening chairs?
No. In fact, I'm appearing for the prosecution. I wouldn't raise your hopes too much. You're guilty as hell. You haven't got a chance.
How bad is this going to be? Because I think I've watched this one, but I do not remember the outcome at all.
Any reasonably impartial judge is bound to let me off.
Well, absolutely.
Who is the judge, by the way? I'm dead.
How is that legally allowed? How is that allowed? It should not be allowed. He's too emotionally involved in the case.
I love a fair trial.
Yes, exactly. Me too.
Anything to say before we kick off, Captain Darling?
May it please the court.
Oh, crap. I just spilt my drink. Excuse me.
Court's time.
Granted, the defence counsel is fined £50 for turning up.
I think I got that just in time. I'm not doing that well.
Did deliberately, callously, and with beastliness of forethought murder a lovely, innocent pigeon.
I can't believe I just did that.
And disobeyed some orders as well.
Perfectly true, sir. I was there.
Thanks, George.
For fuck's sake, George.
Yes. I'd like to call my first witness, Captain Darling.
You wish to call the counsel for the prosecution as a defence witness.
That's right. Don't worry, sir. I've got it all under control.
Oh, boy, this is going to be so bad. I don't know how. I really don't.
Leaving aside the incident in question, would you think of Captain Blackadder as the sort of man who would usually ignore orders?
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
I was rather banking on you saying no.
I'm sure. In fact, I have a list of other orders he's disobeyed, if it would be useful.
Yes, it would.
Well done, George. You really had him on the ropes.
Don't worry, old man. I have a last, and I think you'll find decisive witness. Call Private Baldrick. Call Private
Oh, no. How did Baldrick even get in the army?
Are you Private Baldrick?
No!
But you are Captain Blackadder's Batman.
No!
Sir, I must protest.
Quite right. We don't need your kind here, Private. Get out. Now, George, sum up, please.
Right, yes.
It's so... I really don't know how he's going to live through this.
Nonsense. He's a hound and a rotter and he's going to be shot. However, before we proceed to the formality of sentencing the deceased, I mean the defendant...
Yeah. I love that laugh.
Did you own a lovely, plump, speckly pigeon
Oh, Mildred.
called Speckled Jim,
Right, let's be careful this time.
and which was your only childhood friend?
Yes. Yes, I did.
And did Captain Blackadder shoot the aforementioned pigeon?
Yes, he did. That's him! That's him! That's the man!
No more questions, sir.
Splendid, excellent, first class. That's the way, come on. I therefore have absolutely
Wow, this is a
no
great,
hesitation
very formal, down the line, no bias case.
that you, Captain Edmund Blackadder, be taken from this place and suffer death by shooting. Do you have anything to say?
Yes. Could I have an alarm call, please?
Random.
Do not despair, sir. All
Yeah, wait
my
till the guys
talk of
walked away,
food was just
Baldrick.
a dead herring. In fact, I have a cunning plan.
Hey.
With a saw, a hammer, a chisel, a gun, a change of clothes, a Swiss passport, and a huge false moustache, I may just stand a chance.
Ah.
Oh, God, what's he got?
You can balance it on the top of your head as a brilliant disguise.
Yes. I would, of course, have to escape first. Unless I'm much mistaken, a hammer and a chisel,
You are much mistaken.
a pencil and a miniature trumpet,
How did he think that was a hammer and a chisel?
a Robin Hood costume.
Yeah, I put in a French peasant's
Oh,
outfit
boy.
first, but then I thought, what if you arrive in a French peasant's village and they're in the middle of a fancy dress party?
And what if I arrive in a French...
Oh, boy.
Do you mind if I disturb you for a moment, sir?
No, not at all. My diary's pretty empty this week.
Yeah.
Let's see. Thursday morning, get shot. Yes, that's about it, actually.
How are they getting out of this? I really don't know.
There's a few chaps out here would like a bit of a chin wag.
Oh, lovely. Always keen to meet new people.
Corporal Jones and Privates Fraser, Robinson and...
He's been in it before. Love him on the OG Who's Line. I knew he was in it again somewhere. I fucking love him. I'm sorry.
And what do you do?
I'm sorry. I love him so. And the guy on the left. Paranoia. From Red Dwarf.
You see, sir, we take pride in the terminatory service we supply. So is there any
dear
particular
Lord.
area you'd like us to go for? Huh? We can aim anywhere.
Well, in that case, just above my head might be a good spot.
Yeah.
You see a laugh and a smile, and all of a sudden the job doesn't seem quite so bad after all, does it, sir?
I wouldn't quite say that.
No one likes being shot first thing in the morning, do they, lads? Of course no.
Not at all.
Look forward to seeing you tomorrow, sir. Because I'm a gabbler, me, you see.
Whoever gets closest to the mole gets to keep his gold teeth. Good night, sir.
Yeah, sleep well, sir.
Perfect. I wonder if anything on
Lovely.
earth could depress me more.
Excuse me, sir.
Of course it could.
I forgot to give you this letter from Lieutenant George.
Oh, dear Lord. How bad is it going to get now?
You've excelled yourself, Baldrick. You brought the wrong letter again.
Oh, yeah, he did write too.
Okay.
Yes, his mother's about to get a note telling her he's sorry she's going to be shot in the morning. Hang on a minute. This is it. All George has to do is send him a telegram and he'll get me off.
Maybe.
Baldrick, I love you. I want to kiss your cherry lips and nibble your shell-like ears.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. Calm down, Baldrick.
Oh, hello, Private. How's the captain?
He's absolutely fine, sir, but...
You're just trying to cheer me up. I know the truth.
Oh,
He hates
George.
me because I completely arsed up his defence.
Well, yeah, you did, but still.
Of course I'd send a telegram!
Yeah,
Who to?
to the person in the letter.
What letter?
Oh,
To
boy.
your mother.
I sent a telegram to my mother!
No.
No!
You send a telegram in the person in the letter to your mother.
Well, who was in the letter to my mother?
I can't remember.
Oh, of course he can't remember.
Yes, I've got cousin Freddie, of course. He can knock out the firing squad with his...
No.
I don't know.
Oh, neither do I!
What thing?
Oh, the
Thing?
thing!
You think so?
I love when Hugh Laurie does physical comedy.
What about a tot of old moorhen's shredded sporran, which Mumsy's just sent me? I think a toast, don't you, to Captain Blackadder and freedom.
Captain Blackadder
And then another toast. And another one. And then another one. And oh dear, they didn't fucking do it at all.
Captain, I've got to admire your balls.
Windows in this season, dear Lord.
So, where do you want me?
Well, up against the wall is traditional, sir.
Of course it is. This
Oh,
side
this
or the other
is.
side?
Oh, how bad is this gonna be? What's gonna get him out of it? Because I don't think they did it right, did they?
Now, look, I think there might have been a bit of a misunderstanding here. You see, I was expecting a telegram. Quite an important one, actually.
Oh boy.
Here's looking at you. Love from all the boys in the firing squad.
Oh, you git. Absolute git.
Now, look, something has gone spectacularly badly wrong. Baldrick, you're mincemeat.
Oh, my head. Oh, my head.
Oh no. What is gonna get him out of this?
Oh, yes. Well, we were celebrating getting Captain Blackadder off scot-free. Oh, my sainted trousers, we forgot!
Okay.
Oh, no, he's dead, you see? He's dead.
Morning, George. Morning, Baldrick. Still a striking resemblance to guppy fish at feeding time.
Same.
Ah, so you've got the scotch out, anyway.
Well, of course, sir, yes, we were.
Maybe because he said. Huh?
George, my boy, outraged to read in dispatches of how that arse Melch had made such a pig's ear of your
Butterflies.
chum Blackadder's court-martial. Have reversed the decision forthwith. Surprised you didn't ask me to do it yourself, actually.
Uh-huh.
Now, this is interesting, isn't it?
Yes, well, you see, sir, the thing is...
You two got whammed last night.
So his uncle did it for him anyway, which is nice of his uncle. Thank you, uncle. But you two fucked it up.
No, well, no, not completely. I mean, partially. Well, yes, entirely, yes.
I think I can explain, sir.
You got rat-assed.
Ah, Captain Darling. Well, you know, some of us just have friends in high places, I suppose. Yes, I can hear you perfectly. You want 2 volunteers for a mission into no man's land.
Who could those be?
Operation Certain Death. Yes, I think I have just the fellows.
So do I.
God is very quick these days.
I'm with him on that one, to be honest, after that. Oh, that was brilliant. I'm going to leave it to the end because, like, I don't I didn't wait for the last episode, so I'm gonna wait because I don't know if there's a little extra bit at the end. I don't think there is with this, but I love this. That was fucking brilliant, really clever. That was fucking hilarious. Okay, we might as well just wait a second. No, nothing. Cool. I thought I'd wait just in case. But there is a familiarity about that one. I know that guy's name. The guy that I said is from Whose Line, that he's been in a episode before. I cannot, because I got the migraine. When I get migraines, facts just get blocked that I know. I know, and they just get blocked. His name's blocked, and what episode he was in blocked as well. But he's freaking brilliant, and I knew he was in it again somewhere, and I had a feeling he was in an army uniform. I had a picture of him in my head. And Paranoia. I'm going to call him Paranoia because I don't know the actor's name. He was in, it was Blackadder the second, wasn't it? Because I think it was Melchett in Blackadder in prison. He was one of the guards, right? But I would know him as Paranoia from Red Dwarf. It was Confidence and Paranoia. But it's just great seeing those two again. Like, I remember that, or not, I wouldn't say quite remember the Firing Squad, but there's a familiar feeling about the Firing Squad. Like, it's weird because it's like, I got a familiar feeling about the episode, but I don't remember the episode. It's a really weird and kind of annoying sensation right now. But that was fucking hilarious. Like, George is like, oh God, I had no idea how I was going to get out of it. Like, his uncle came through in the end. So thank you, uncle. George completely royally screwing it up, as to be expected. It's George. Of course he was going to screw it up. It's George. But, oh God, this show's freaking hilarious. This is a brilliant season. Absolutely. Like, Hugh, Tony, and Rowan together, that trio is just first class. And then you add in him and Stephen as well. It's just that like set of people is, you can't go wrong with them lot together. It's just so fucking good. I can't believe I'm almost at the end of like Blackadder. Like, obviously this is episode 2, isn't it? Yeah, 2. I had to double check. I was like, hang on a minute. Wait, how many episodes? I don't know. So we got 4 more of these. And then we got a Christmas special. I still don't know whether I'm going to do the Baldric thing, because I don't know whether that's worthwhile, because I don't want to look into it, because I don't want to get spoiled. I don't know what that entails. There's a Baldric's Video Diaries on the DVD box that I've got is that. Okay, it's got everything's on it. I don't know what it's got Baldric's Video Diaries, right? Obviously we've got this, and then there's Blackadder back and forth, and it's got Baldric's Video Diaries. I don't know what Baldric's Video Diaries entails. So if it's something that you guys think would be hilarious to watch, like, I could put it like a full-length commentary thing on Patreon and link it into like the Blackadder Goes Forth like thing, just link it on there kind of thing. Or if it's a full special kind of thing and you think it'd be worthwhile editing down, let me know. I can do it that way. Or if you think, nah, it's only a few minutes, it's not worth doing a reaction to it all, again, let me know. But for I've decided, because like I'm catching up and also a lot of stuff like that, usually with the replacement poll for a show, I would start doing it soon, because I do 2 weeks of, I'm going to do this because I've decided it on YouTube as well. On YouTube, I did a thing about it on Patreon, I think last week. Usually I would announce it in like the last week of last time episode of a show. I would say, this is what's going to replace it, blah, blah, blah. Bam. The following week I would start it. But to give because I'm catching up and also stress stuff and just all kind of crap. Basically, I'm going to finish this show And then I'm going to start the 2 weeks of Patreon poll, which is 10 episodes, 10 shows, whittle them down to like 3 to 5 shows, and then 1 week of a YouTube show. Okay. YouTube show, YouTube poll. I'm all over the place. Sorry. And then it'd be 1 week for me to get hold of a DVD or that kind of thing. And then I'd start the show. Okay. So I think that's 4 weeks, isn't it? My head's all over the place. So instead of starting that basically in the next week or so, I'm going to start that process after that. So there will be multiple weeks of no shows on a Friday. It's just to give me a few weeks where I've got a little less work to do. You know? It's just a little bit of a reprieve. Make sure I'm all caught up. Hopefully I'll have my PC sorted by then. I fucking hope so. But it's pissing me off at this rate. So much shit going on. And it's just to ease things off for a while. I'm doing it with Cowboy Bebop as well on the Saturday. So Fridays, Saturdays will be a little bit eased off once those are done. They'll end around the same time, those shows. So it'll give me a few weeks of a little bit less time to do stuff, and I can spread things out a bit. Okay? So if you want to make suggestions of shows that you think would fit, now for the Fridays, I'm going to aim, because like you guys said, when I started doing Blackadder, this would have fitted more like as a Red Dwarf replacement. So if you want to aim for shows like for the Friday slot, as it were, shows that are more like The Prisoner, like Seven, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the older shows, doesn't have to be comedy, can be sci-fi, just the older stuff. Don't have to be, it can be comedy, not eliminating comedy from the thing, it's just the older things. And like Blackadder vibe, but again, I agree, guys, it would have been fitted more on the Wednesday Red Dwarf kind of slot. Okay, so lean towards, like, I know like Space 1999's in there, UFO has been suggested before, so lean towards that kind of like age of stuff. Newer stuff's that, because like I'm putting in Babylon 5 is probably going to go in the poll, because I do own all of that thanks to one of my Patreon members. Like that, literally, I've got all of Babylon 5 thanks to someone. So that's going to be on the poll. So that will be on there. But also older things. I don't know if I'm putting that on the replacement for that, or if I'll eventually put that on Red Dwarf's replacement. I can't remember off the top of my head, because again, my brain's not fucking working. But start making suggestions, that kind of thing. But I would rather, like the Friday slot, do like the older shows. Black and White, maybe, that kind of thing. Blake Seven Age, maybe older. Danger Man is probably going to be on there, because that's been suggested a few times, that kind of thing. Sapphire and Steel is probably going to be on there. That's been suggested multiple times. You know what I mean? That kind of general age vibe. Again, could be Babylon 5. You know what I mean? You know what I'm getting at. But yeah, that was brilliant. I feel like Blackadder gives me a nice warm feeling, because it makes me feel like I'm growing up again. I love it. That was a great episode. I love this show. And I feel like I'm glad I'm in this season. I'm glad I'm watching it, but I also feel I've got this tinge with sadness, because there's only so many episodes left now. And it's sad. But yeah, I would love to know what you guys thought of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give the notification bell a tick, you know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.